These are the new W235Rs. We just got 2 new ones of these. We traded the W235 and a W260. And they're a pretty nice upgrade. Mostly the cab. This is like the new combine cab. But what we like is the new joystick. It's a big upgrade from what they had. Float, tilt, lift, another float, cutter speed. We can engage our auto track automatically with these 3 buttons, or we can use this button here. Off this joystick, we can change our lines, right or left, right off the joystick, or we can recenter a line instead of reaching over. You can be on the go, bump your line. It's kind of a nice feature. We like that. But in the Gen 4, it's a real swather now, and your field work totals, and back to your screen. Then you got your soft keys, float, your windrow adjust, and I think there's coming a roll gap adjust. This one doesn't have it. I think that's going to be a field install option. And of course you got your necessary buttons with the radio and the climate controls and whatnot. So, but the joystick, it's a big upgrade from what they had. Oh, and you do have the very necessary phone pocket as well. So radio is nice upgrade. You got the Bluetooth finally that works pretty decent. Mirrors are very nice. And so yeah, it's a pretty nice cab. You even got a removable garbage can, 5 cup holders, little shelves. It's a pretty sweet setup. This is your header load, steering sensitivity, adjustable, whether you're in low gear or high gear. It's nice to be able to do that. This is your float. I won't put it right down right now. And then these are your programmable buttons. You can click any of these, whether your float, header tilt, header speed. So we have it set up as number 2 will engage the header, drop it, and tilt it, and number 1 brings it up to whatever height we program in. Number 3 is like Badger Mound, or where we want to roll it back, and then we can resume by hitting number 2. So it's that's a nice setup how that's worked.
Tell me about your seat.
The seat is a active seat, very nice upgrade. You got all kinds of stuff. Everything is power. The back, the forward, it's just like your pickup. Then we actually have a swivel, which is nicer than what you think. But when you're open up fields and whatnot, it's nice to you sit in this position and you have good visibility. This is all rotates in and out a long ways. So the swath width is, you can adjust that on the go as you're driving. And here it was narrowed up, and you could just go all the way whatever you want it to. and it does it automatically. It's kind of neat to go in the field and see the adjustments you're making. That's the width. You can go to the flap. We usually run high at 9. If you were going to go all the way wide, you'd go down with your flap, of course, all on the go. The header is similar, other than the automation that they've built into it. We've really noticed the windrows are really good from improvement over our old ones. Not sure why that is, but the one thing they could have done yet is soften that edge up on the front of the header. That if you get over 10 miles an hour, it'll cut anything off that's above that.
How fast have you cut in this machine?
We've cut, I think, up to about 15.5 miles an hour.
Oh, come on, don't be shy, Len. How fast have you cut?
Well,
When does auto steer kick out, Len?
what did I tell you the other day?
It's like 18.5 or 18 something.
So, yeah, I think auto steer kicks out between 17 and 18 miles an hour, and so we try to stay under that. 15.5 is a good speed if you have the right feel. But, now the other thing is this. So the other difference is this machine tractor unit is 8 inches wider than the old W235s, and you wouldn't think that would be a big difference, but it really is. And the ride and the stability of it, it's surprising actually. You don't have to change the oil in the hubs anymore like you did before, and the cab's quieter. It's the quietest cab I think we have on the farm right now. But you can barely hear it. In fact, some of my people forget they engage the header. That's a problem, but we won't name any names. But
Did you have any problems with it initially, or anything that you had to
we had a
address with?
few steering hiccups. We kind of had to work through, do some calibrations, but it seems to be pretty solid now from what we've seen. The lights are a big upgrade from the old ones. They're some kind of projector lights that shine out a long ways, and then the whole cab all the way around. They're